What's going on, guys? So, some crazy news, major update in the last 24 hours or so. I had to let you guys know about this because a lot of agencies are just bleeding money right now. I bet you a lot of agencies went bankrupt if you consider the fact that most agencies statistically have less than 5 employees. So, if you're on my newsletter, you already know about this. Otherwise, I'm going to let you know now. I had to interrupt my regular scheduled programming and series of videos to make this announcement because a lot of you guys are not on my newsletter, even though you should be, unless you'd get all the free stuff and updates and tips and advice and hacks and secrets and shortcuts that I let you all know about. Anyway, that being said, so Apollo did a thing last night. So if you've been keeping up, if you run an agency specifically that does cold email, if you do any sort of cold email, you would know that we use Apify scrapers within Apify to go ahead and take contacts out of Apollo and put them into a spreadsheet so that we can manipulate them with our AI agents. Well, Apollo filed a dispute with Apify and won. And what happened is that all of the scrapers that we used to use in Apify have now been removed, as you can see right there in red. They have been deprecated or removed. They're no longer available. And we have been forced to use Apollo's official scraper within Apify. Not good, no bueno. A lot of people are upset. You can see the reviews right here. I am an Apollo affiliate. I do have an affiliate arrangement with Apollo, but I'm never going to sell out. I will always be honest in the tools that I use. I will always be honest about my sentiments and feedback, and this was not a great strategy. I get why they did it business wise. However, this has really upset the community. And one thing about tech is you don't go against the devs, especially the open source folks. So Apollo, I hope you can restore the way things were. But anyway, so my agency, we are now using Scraper City. I will be totally honest with you. I haven't had the time to look into who actually owns this, but we are using Scraper City. It works well. It's way cheaper than going through Apollo directly, or way cheaper than using Apollo Scraper here, which is stupidly overpriced. And then we do have ample leads as a backup. Okay, so you don't have to shut your agency down. A lot of agencies, I know this for a fact, because the cold email and marketing community is very tight knit. A lot of agencies that were too big to change their processes quick enough. And some agencies couldn't eat the cost because the Apollo scrapers we used to use were very cost effective. And Apollo's official scraper that they try and force us to use here is not, it's overly, it's overpriced. It's stupidly expensive. Let me just be honest and straight up. So a lot of agencies couldn't eat that cost. And for all agencies, at least for a moment in time, their ability to generate leads and scrape contacts was completely halted. So there's a workaround, and hope everything's back to normal for you guys. We will resume regular scheduled programming tomorrow. Subscribe to my newsletter. The link is in the description if you haven't already. It's free. I don't know why you wouldn't. And a lot of big announcements coming soon. All right. See you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.